Virgo, hello, welcome to the channel. I'm gonna make this fast. This message is very it's just like screaming at me. I went to go put the cards away 3 separate times, and I just keep finding myself here, recording this video, ready to, I just got this is definitely for someone. So I'm just gonna like I mentioned, I recorded this a couple. This is gonna be the third time, so I'm just gonna jump straight into the reading and show you guys what I'm seeing here. You guys should be able to definitely see it too. And yeah, so I'm seeing the Gatherer and the Time Master as a duo aspect, or an aspect of you. I will think this is going to be you in this reading. Both of the Gatherer and the Time Master, this is representing to me you. If you add these numbers up together, they're also both threes, a 12 and a 21. And if you put the 12 here, it'll be a 1-2 rather than a 2-1, so it'll be 2-1-1-2, and that symbolizes a mirror for me. And this is showing me this aspect of you, not necessarily looking in the mirror, or it can definitely be you looking in the mirror, but this is showing me you going inwards and you realizing, or you discovering or coming up to an aspect of there's something you're cultivating, thinking of, planning. I was mentioning that this is like coming to me today as thoughts or ideas or something. I just can't feel exact. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's something in the subconscious mind. This dynamic here is representing inner outer worlds for me. Inner outer worlds for me. The mind and subconscious. I can't even get my words out. The heart and the mind, the unconscious and the conscious. Like it's that dynamic here, but more or less say the physical human experience in the 3D world here, and then the soul, kind of. And I see this because this is like showing me an inner person, or like somebody's mouth, not necessarily someone's mouth, but it's just like kind of like exaggerating the idea of being inside of something. Or the way here, this is like a pink fleshy tone to me. So stomach, mouth, it's just giving that feeling of this is going to be the inside and this is going to be the outside world. I'm also seeing the C on the cheek, and the C here, this to me is symbolizing, say, like it's the same aspect, or it's the same person, and also they mirror each other in a sense. Like how I was saying, this can be a mirror. This is the mirror split down the middle right here. And if you, I know I'm gonna fuck up the cards, but if you put this way, we're looking at the moons here, the C's. I don't know why I keep calling them C's. But you're gonna fold the C's that way, and they would necessarily fold together or touch together. So that's how that's to me symbolizing the inner outer. This is all you, the feather here, the feather here. So there's something that you're trying to create, and it's like you're going inward, or you're doing something. I can't really put my finger on what that is, but this is like an aspect of inwards and focusing or working or doing something inwards or eternal or kind of alone, and say more or less by yourself in a sense. I hope this really doesn't bother you guys, but I definitely have to hold the phone this way so I can get a more relaxed arm while recording. So yeah, let me just try to hurry up and get you guys this message, because it gets good, like kind of here for you guys. Well, the whole thing's actually really good. So anyways, we have the Page of Earth here, and this talks to me about like you're starting to realize, or you're starting to notice. Okay, so we come out of the subconscious mind, or the minds or the thoughts, and we get back into our real world. We touch down into reality, and you're like looking around into reality. So it's like you're doing something, you're cultivating something, you're playing something, you're putting something together in your mind. You're like, this is like a daydreaming mode, or being off. I don't know. This is just like a kind of a lucid daydreaming, creating energy. It's like a creative energy in that creative, like theta state or creative state, kind of, or just you're by yourself, and this could be you, literally planning, writing things in journals, meditating, that type of energy. And this is you tapping back into reality, doing your everyday life thing. And this is you this reminds me of looking around, trying to find it, or trying to notice it, or see signs of it, or see synchronicities of it, or see this is you noticing synchronicities and noticing signs. And you it's like you're trying to feel this feeling, or bring this feeling, or whatever this is, into their 3D world. So yeah, if it's a feeling, or if it's actually something like manifesting something, like I mentioned before, you're trying to bring this feeling, or I should say this manifestation, or whatever it is, you're trying to take this from this idea, this thought stage, this inward thinking, this state into the reality. And I think I don't know what you're doing, but you're waiting for it. So it's like with this waiting energy here, it's like you are maybe testing, or you are, you know it's coming. You're either testing something, or you know that you are like you already know it's coming. Because then we get down to here, and I feel this is you also. Or I'm sorry, this is not you. This is say whatever you're manifesting, or well, this is the pieces of the formula are coming together. As you see this figure here, it's all it's like she's just coming together. It's really blurry, and it's like you start to see a figure, and then it like fade. You know, you guys see the card. There's something starting to come together here, and I feel something starting to form, or something is starting to come into your awareness or your reality, and you notice it. I think this is gonna be an energetic level, or whatever this is. This here, put the phone a little closer. This extra of the cards, like how it goes from, this is your everyday 3D world, you know, normal sky, normal here, normal sky, normal here. Then the whole card just gets, you know, like that, scattered energy. And not necessarily it's not really that I'm getting scattered energy. It's just whatever this new manifestation, or whatever this brings, it brings up a new maybe awareness, or a new perception, maybe which is why we have magic here. It brings up a new I really don't know. It just brings up a new something about it is new, and it's like your awareness or your reality, or this may not be a drastic change, but there's something different after this comes in. Something it's like a feeling that it's different, or I'm not too sure. Then this here reminds me of the Time Master once again, and this is giving me the energy of cultivating, creating, using this, and it's like you're connecting this aspect of yourself with the 8 here also. You're connecting that aspect of yourself, and you're like using it to, and then we have this here too. Yeah, whatever this connection is here, it's like this connection is transforming you and bringing you into this aspect of this energy. It's because like when this comes in, and I was waiting for someone else to point it out before I did, but we do have Falcon. Oh shit, sorry. Falcon here, boom. Falcon here, boom. So it's like this and this becomes you. Like you become this energy here, whatever the manifestation or creation is, whatever this is brought into the 3D reality or 3D world. You guys get what I'm trying to say. This becomes like, you notice it here, you realize it, and then it becomes you. It's like you put it on, not necessarily you put it on, but it's like symbolic of you becoming it and you embodying it. It's you living it and kind of being it, and you, this is the connection here, you walking with this connection, you using what you manifested to, like kind of, I can't, we're just gonna go here, because it's like, it's more than just what I'm saying, but I can't even, like, that's what it is. Like, what I'm trying to say is more than what I can actually pull down the words for, so I can't really get the words. So it's on a scale of like that, but you guys get what I'm saying. So we're gonna move down to completion here, and again with the connection here, there's like, I hope you guys can see. I want to put the cards like this so you can see the dynamic or the aspect that I'm talking about. Like with this connection, it's like this is mental and physical. So physical, mental. This is physical, mental, physical and mental, physical, mental, physical, mental and physical. So with this completion here, bring it in this connection, or it's like whatever this is, this dynamic here, this is going to be the same dynamic as well. Or I should say, this is what you're realizing, that is bringing in this dynamic and creating this mirroring or this imagery. It's like we have this here, so it's going to be, let me pull this down some more. Physical, 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 one more time, and then everything else is kind of mental. So we're going where things are happening. That's what it is. Things are happening in the non-physical, and you're trying to, it's like you're doing it, or you're like manipulating, not in a bad way, but it's like you're like tweaking things that are non-physical, like so trying to manifest basically consciously. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm guessing that's what it is. And you're trying to bring, or you're trying to notice changes in here and your actual physical or 3D reality, not the mental phase. Or if it's a project, if it's a idea, or you're trying to bring this idea to light, or if it's a truth, you're trying to bring a truth to light. If it's something that happens non-physically and becomes physical, or gets manifested into the 3D. So I guess manifestation, or even I guess creating an idea and then putting the idea on a piece of paper, I guess that can be manifestation or this energy too here. But just like because of this coming together here, because of you going within to think about or to cultivate or to plan or to, it's like whatever you go inward for, you get it. Because we have, so remember how I mentioned in the beginning the purple feather here, and then we had the feathers turn this color, and then the feathers match that color here. So it's like whatever it is, you get it. Remember I said you guys embody, you know, you see the manifestation coming here, and then you notice it starting to take form, or you notice synchronicities and symbols, like I was saying. Then if, like, this is you noticing it, the 33, the 55 synchronicities and symbols, and you become it, and you like kind of embody it in a sense. And this is the embodiment, this is the completion, this is the connection with the bird here, and not to mention the bird there. So you definitely have some guidance or some type of inner knowing or inner connection going on. This is also reminding me of, for some reason, what is it called? The Wizard of Oz, with Dorothy and Toto. This is like the Toto energy, or the Toto. And if you guys didn't know, Toto and the Wizard of Oz represents basically our intuition, or our that knowing feeling, human intuition or whatever. And this is just shows me, usually I see her walking inward into the sweat lodge. Sometimes I see her walking outward. Now I see her walking outward. And I this is just coming to mind now. Well, not this. So yeah, this is going to be Toto here. And now I'm seeing the yellow brick road. So this is just kind of showing me you walking out of your manifestation, and you maybe walking towards your manifestation now, using this element here, or connecting to this, or something with that aspect there. And I see you walking this way, so there's this path. Just because I mentioned the yellow or Wizard of Oz here, now it's making me say it here. But yeah, now it's insane. I do feel like it's connected. Now on to the next. This is you coming out of this this sense here from the page of Earth without Toto, or without your intuition or guidance. And this is you now into Earth, walking out and walking here and becoming this. You're stepping back into the scene, or stepping back into life, kind of. This is a renewal. You just went through, I know exactly what it is. You went through a transformation phase, or internal shift, or internal change, or you maybe you were away for a while, or you were out of work for a while, or out of school for a while, or that's what this whole situation is about. You were out of something for a while, and now you're just coming back. You're just arriving back because you have something in order, or something in balance, or this is this connection here. Had to move it because of fucking light. You have something in balance here. This connection here. This is the connection here, or whatever this is that you manifested. It's like you're filled up, kind of. It's like you're full. This reminds me of the. And then we have taming the wind here also. Okay, so maybe this was mental, very very mental for you. I'm sorry I'm like shaky with the camera. I just don't have the camera set up. This was last minute. But you have this aspect here, this dynamic here is reminding me of, like how I was saying before, the I should say the heart and the mind, the subconscious and the conscious, what the hell else did I say? It reminds me of that dynamic, or that duo, spiritual and physical. It reminds me of that. And I feel like this is in balance now. In 62, talking about balance. This is in balance now, and this is together, and this is tamed, and this is back in, I don't know, going with the flow. Or I just feel that now that this is together, or now that you are whole, whatever this internal work is, whatever you've done to come back, it's like you maybe it's just this, you went away for a while, you found internal guidance, or you found out you have guides, or you found out or say you went away for a while because you were sick and you had to heal, or you went away for a while out of work, you took a sabbatical, or you was out of school for a while because you had a broken leg or a broken ankle, or you but on that break, you going away for a while, there's a connection or something that hasn't made. You could be even talking to someone, but this doesn't feel like that. Well, I guess it can be. You can even be talking to someone and like long distance, not in person, like long distance, because this is not like physical like two people. This isn't a two people connection. This is either, if it's a two person connection, they're not nowhere near each other, or it's mental and physical, spiritual and 3D earth, like natural reality. like that type of dynamic, the conscious and unconscious. And I feel like you maybe just became aware of that dynamic, and you're. I'm just gonna stop over explaining. I really hope you guys got what I was saying with this reading. If you are watching this video to the end, then you definitely have. Congratulations to this comeback or this renewal, or it doesn't feel as big as a rebirth, but it definitely can be. It does feel like a big dynamic, but yeah, I hope this resonated, and peace.